Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to part number 9 of some good old Hollow Knight. Yeah, we are using the Stag Station to go on back seas over here, and yeah, we're gonna see how much money a Charm Notch costs and if that's worth farming or not. Ah, pale thing. You'll use these old lines pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. Shut up, fool. Bam. You dead now. I do keep myself entertained. Okay, so we're gonna find out how much a charm notch costs the first time. If it's 500, I'm willing to farm for it. If it's like 1,000, I'm not. But we do need to farm up for the. We just need a lot of money, so we need to consider farming. It might be necessary. I'll show you my farming spot. It's a spot that I don't know of anybody else who uses it. I use it in my casual playthroughs like this to farm up a little geo when I need it, so that's a good idea. Anyway, here's our fun person. Woo-hoo-hoo! You surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetie. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm, let's see, Salubra? Celebra? I'm Salubra. It's Celebra, isn't it? Celebra. I don't know. I like the E sound better. Okay, Celebra. This is my cozy little charm store. Did you townsfolk out there tell? Did the townsfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you'd like. Yeah. Okay. So, we want to pick this bad boy up because the quick focus is a must. We're also going to be picking up the Shaman Stone shortly because he is a pretty big must as well. Now, the first charm notch is only 120 bucks, okay? So we will not really have to farm for that, but we should consider farming for the Shaman Stone and for the, what am I thinking of? This guy's worth 3. That's nothing. Okay, I'm going to show you how to save quit. So this also works on Steel Soul mode, I believe, which means it's actually kind of a pushover mode. But saving and quitting, you can do this in the middle of a boss battle. You can do this at any point in the game. You just hit save quit, and then you get taken back to, the nearest bench. But all your geo, all your, everything is saved. So that's pretty great. You're back at 0 soul automatically, but that's not really a problem. Okay, so we bought Quick Focus. Quick Focus is going to be a main go-to charm of ours, but we really need another charm notch. We're soon going to be up to 5 charm notches, which is ideal this early in the game. I used to, never do that. Anyway, here's my farming strat. So I go and I pick on this guy, okay? It's best to come in here with full soul, but part soul is pretty good. It just becomes a hassle the first time around. Anyway, hey, stop hitting me, buddy. I'm using this to farm you. You don't seem to understand how this works. Okay. So you collect your 45 geo off this guy, okay? And then that's 45 geo. That's not bad. Plus the few you get here, it's almost 50 every time you do this. And you can do this if you're fast enough. You're even faster if you have the wall jump. You can do this quite a few times in a row, and that's really useful. So what I do is I stand right here. I farm these 2 guys. They usually give me a few bucks, like 5 bucks. I kill this guy, make it about 7, and then you kill this one for 45. You're going to do this as many times as you need the money for it, So let's talk a little bit about the geo we're going to need coming up here. So at one point we're going to need this. We're going to need the lantern pretty soon, and that's 1800 geo. But hopefully we're going to do that after. I think this time I'm going to do that after Soul Sanctum for once. At least I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet. We might do 20 minutes of farming if we decide not to. But right now we're just going to farm up for the Shaman Stone and the. I don't even need the Shaman Stone. I don't need it at this point, because I'm not a magic-heavy person for most of the game. So forget farming for the Shaman Stone. We're just going to farm for the Fragile Heart Charm, and we're going to farm for the Charm Notch, which we already have enough money for at this point. So we have enough money for the Charm Notch. The Fragile Charm is going to cost us about 350 Geo plus 86 to be able to access it to begin with. From Leg Eater, whatever that dude's name is, the ant-looking dude. So we need enough Geo to be able to do that. Now, later in the game, you can use relics, and you can make a lot of money off things like the Coliseum. Early on, if you want Geo, you got to be willing to farm for it in many cases. Or you got to be willing to just get on with the game and not be dawdling around with this stuff. Yeah, but this guy is easy to defeat. It's good experience to defeat him. Know how to dodge unfair double damage. Yeah, so anyway, we got close to 300. We're going to need about 500, right? Because we need about 480. Because we need to take up... Yeah, we're just going to farm for 500. At least. We might need maybe a little more. Make it 6. I think 600 is the better number. Okay, so we're just farming to 600. I might just go with 5. We might not want the Fragile Heart right off the bat. Trying to think about that. We don't really... Well, we kind of want it for the boss battle against the mushrooms, I think. That'll be my 5th charm notch, so that would be great if I could carry both the Fragile Heart and Quick Focus. That would be a dream come true. So I think we're best off doing that. We're best off having enough money to pay the Leg Eater. So we need 350 plus 86, so call that 90. So we need 440 there, and then we need 120 in addition to that. So everybody good at their math here to get to 560 bucks. So we need to farm to 560, okay? So at 50 per time, how many times is it going to take us to get there? Huh? About 6 times, everybody. If my math is right. Hey, come back here. That's why you're supposed to stay in one place. Okay, we'll see how this goes. You can also use Fragile Greed here, which you can also buy off that guy. You can use that to increase your farm output, but it's not by much, so it usually isn't worth it. Particularly when you have to buy the charm early on, so when you're hurting for money, it's not a good place to do that. I don't know. I was never a big fan of Fragile Greed or whatever the upgraded version is, because like money comes easy enough in this game, and I'm willing to do the work for it if it doesn't. So yeah, farming this guy is no trouble at all. You know, it's pretty easy. It does not take long if you use the 3 fireballs. Even faster if you have the Shaman Stone. But if you do that, then you don't have enough hits to farm him the right way, because then you're not building up enough soul, so then it's a whole other mess. Okay, so we need at least 560 Geo here. Okay, so we're trying to get there. We just got to do this like 2 more times, and then we'll have enough Geo for all the things we need. And we can farm a few guys on the way. Well, we can just kill a few guys on the way, so that'll be fine for building up a little extra Geo. Always nice. I believe it's 350 on the expense. I'm hoping not to be wrong. But since you guys are sitting through the farming, I'm going to make sure this part's a little longer than usual, so you guys have a little fun to listen to besides just me farming this one guy over and over again. But this is a great spot till the crossroads gets destroyed, so it's a great early farming spot. And I don't know, Hollow Knight doesn't have that many great farming spots from what I've seen of the game. From the times I've played it, this is just my favorite farming spot. One time I farmed this spot for like 45 minutes to buy the lantern, I think, after I bought the simple key. I didn't know what the simple key did on my first playthrough, so I thought, hey, I'd farm up to that. Maybe it'll unlock all these doors. And then it unlocks one door, and I'm like, man, that's a ripoff. So I just like gave up at that point on that, and I was like, but, you know, this lantern looks cool. And I was right about the lantern being worth it, but, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go back and see... why do I not remember her name? I really like her. She's a fun charm store owner lady, you know? Yeah. What is her name? Why am I not remembering it? I know it's Sab something. Sabrina. Sabbatha. Why am I not remembering her name? Yeah, sometimes that happens. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, she can sell us up to 4 charm notches. So we're buying the first one for sure, because we're going to need this. Buying the Lifeblood Core, the Long Nail, or the Shaman Stone, those are all worth it. She sells some good stuff. Okay, so definitely be willing to pay for those. Besides that, though, can't say about the Steady Body. I think it's pretty useless. Some people swear by it, but I think it's a pretty useless build. I don't know, I'm a nail build person, or I'm a minion build person, in terms of the fact that I like the Weavers a bunch. I like the Weavers because I can use them to cheese a bunch of bosses, and who doesn't like doing that, right? Okay, this is not the way to go. There. Getting my directions mixed up. Hey. These guys can be so annoying sometimes. It's also annoying not having the wall jump here. Or the double jump. Man, I miss the double jump even more. Ugh, the double jump. Such a friend to me. My time of need. When I needed to jump twice, he was there for me. Oh, the double jump. Double jump the mighty. Also, in terms of 100% walkthrough, I don't think we're going to be getting all the relics. So if you wanted all the relics, you're not going to find that here. But you will be getting most of the relics, and we're definitely getting enough money. So if you're worried about that, not to worry. We are going to not just be farming for it, but I'll be showing you where some good relic locations are early on to be able to get some money. We're also coming back here pretty quickly because we need to get the wall jump to get up there in order to get a mask piece. So we're going to get a mask piece as early as possible. Well, we're going to get 2 masks as early as possible, so we don't have to just use the charm for it. But, yeah, it's a good plan. I think more health early on is always a good idea in this game, where the difficulty is sometimes a little higher than you want it to be. So, yeah. Anyway, oh, but my money charm. What if I have to lose that? Okay, now I'm having to think. Oh, never want to have to do that, clearly. Let's see. Yeah, the money charm. Because I love this charm. Now, maybe for a little bit I'll have to go without it. But I kind of need the money early on, so I might just have to go... I might just have to go double hard and no quick focus. But I love the quick focus, so... Maybe I need to go quick focus and no double hard. Which kind of defeats the purpose of the farming. Okay, I'll buy it anyway, and I'll show it off, but, I hate that these guys start off as being, like, 4-hit dudes. Or is it 3? 3-hit dudes. By the end of the game, when you fully upgraded your nail, it's only 1 hit to kill these balloon wannabes. Ah. How did you read that as me being too close, huh? So yeah, this is the fungal waste. Everybody here is a fungus. So if you thought it was all bugs, no. It is not. It is not even all animals. Fungus is not an animal. Everybody, and that is science. Yeah. It is a whole different type of life. Also not one that generates enough energy to be able to move around, so, you know. Always got to look for that scientific argument in a hand-drawn, cute game, right? Anyway, we're going to make it to Leg Eater, buddy, here. What's your name? Don't try and sneak past me. I can smell you. You collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo and see something nice. So we're going to do that because we want to be able to buy some stuff. And the main thing... main thing we want is this Fragile Heart Charm. The reason we want that is because it gives you 2 extra mass pieces, but don't die while you're holding them. The 2 extra mass pieces is worth a lot to me. So we have 3 charm spots, okay? So this allows for a few different options. We can go quick focus and keep my money as is. We can go... because we're about to get another charm notch, interestingly enough. I'm trying to think if I want Thorns of Agony and something else there. Maybe we go this build? Yeah, I'm thinking this. Let's just go get our charm notch and talk about it later. But yeah, so this won't be a healing build, but we have extra masks, so we just won't get damaged as much. if you get too close to death, we're just going to save quit out so that our charm never breaks. And those are words to live by, though, because that does not always work. So charm notches, yeah. There's a charm notch just sitting here, and so, well, you have to beat 2 of these dudes to get it, but they're not too bad. You just want to swing your nail at them until they start headbanging, and then, you know, because they like headbanger music, clearly. Okay, you just gotta dodge this guy. It's best to take him out one at a time to begin with. Thorns of Agony can help if it works. Anyway, now that this guy's dead, the other guy's range is pretty bad. So you can stay in that corner if you want to be able to heal successfully. Get in a fireball, because I don't need to heal as much with only one guy left. Get in another fireball. Overshot it a little. There's our charm notch. So now we have a charm notch. That's pretty useful. The problem is I still want to be able to collect money, and I still need money at this point in the game. So it's kind of a hassle to navigate this acid for one. But it's also kind of a hassle to not get to use my quick focus after I paid 800 bucks on it for it early on in the game. So it might be better off going without my money charm. Nah, I kind of need it, so I'm not going to do that. As I was saying, quick focus takes 3 slots, so he's a little expensive, and I don't want to overcharm. Otherwise, that defeats the purpose of the Fragile Heart to begin with. So we're going to have to set the Fragile Heart aside for a little bit, or we're going to have to set aside the... Okay, we might need to go with this build. No, we don't need the Thorns of Agony. We might go Soul? Soul here? Or we could go with this build, where we get some quick focus and some Thorns of Agony, so anybody who hits us gets messed with. Or we forget the money charm, but we kind of need the money charm for now. I do like Fragile Heart, though, a lot. So I'm kind of not convinced yet that that's what I want to do. This charm combo is tough. Well, I'll decide on it by the next part anyway for you guys. So I'll see you guys next time with the next video. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys for part 10.